Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see how to compare strings. Let's create toString. Now I want to compare both are equals or not or less than, greater than. So all these symbols we can use. Less than, greater than. Okay, so you can check that if it is greater or less than, or this is equals to, greater than equals to, less than equals to. All these operators can be used here to compare two strings. Let's print. If they are equal or not, we can just write here like this. I can see it will return true or false. So it is false. Now instead of that, let's put inside a condition. If they are equal, you can do something. Maybe you can print something like string are equal, else part we can print not equal. So they are not equal. But then how they compare? Okay, let's first do one thing here. Make it equal. Also you can see string are equal. I change here. Instead of capital P, I'll use here small p. Then it will compare and see that you can see it's not equal. So every character has ASCII value, and using that value it is comparing. So one by one. Let's do one small test here. So P they are equal, y equal, t equal. So it will return 0 0 0 0. So yeah, means when they do the comparison, they are equal, yes, they are equal, yes. And if I give space here, now you can see space is not there. So it will return not equal. To understand this one, let's understand two functions here. I'll call this function ord. Okay, and let's pass a string a. This will give the ASCII value. So capital A is 65, small a will start with 97. Let's give here capital A, which is 65. And numbers start with 48. So 0, 48, 1 will be 49. So 2 will be, you can see here, 50. So you can type any character here and check the ASCII value. So you can see at the rate is 64. There is one more function. CHR. This will give reverse. It will give the character. For example, here I want so capital A start with 65, 66. This should return B, capital B. And you can see here capital B. So we can type any character here and it will return any value here and it will return that corresponding character. Here you can see or operator. So whatever value specify here, it will return that. Now these two functions I explained you because this will help you to understand this logic here. When you do comparison, it will compare these values. So if I change here to Java, so this capital J has some ASCII value and capital B has some value. It will compare it. If they are not equal, then it will stop and return false. But here For equals it is okay. How this will compare this greater than or less than? So statement, let's print here Java. I'll print the string which is greater. Python. This time it is, you can see Python. So how it is comparing? It will compare with the values. Let's do one thing here. I'll put capital A. So capital A is 65 and P, let's print here capital P, you can see 80, right? So 65, which one is greater here? 80, of course. So it will compare that. Let's change it to capital Z. So this has the large big value, large value than capital P. So it will print Java. So this way it will compare. Okay, so we can use less than, equals to, greater than, all these operators we can use to compare whether they are equal or which one is greater.